finding yourself on Tuesday. We know it's Tuesday because it's our West Coast rising. That's our other kind of time stamp, right? So let's anchor into our Tuesday morning. Feeling the breath as it comes in through the nose. And like an anchor as it drops down into the low belly. Maybe follow the breath out the mouth or out the nose. Breathing in, dropping into our space, and then following the breath out. Today's practice is going to be one that will move, building some heat, and maybe paying attention to where our energy goes in the poses. We might move a little quicker than normal. Then we might find some stillness. And noticing our energy as we move, as we find that stability and steadiness. Just like the weather that's been around us, the wind might blow really quick and hard and then find some stillness, only to start up again. So we're going to move through the variance of energies today. So maybe letting out a couple sighs, or maybe wiggling wrists and shoulders, neck rolls. Again, really anchoring into the present moment. And then from that seated position, let's draw the right knee up and send the left leg out. And from there, recline back just a little bit and hug the knee in. Let the right foot come off the ground. And maybe the left leg starts to come off the ground too, because we're leaning back. And now let's extend the right leg to the sky and flex the foot towards the face. So the left leg is kind of hovering. The right leg is definitely up, kind of at an angle. So we're feeling that low belly, and send the breath to that low belly. And then exhale, bend the knee in and come down to the ground with that left leg and the right foot. We're gonna do that again. So let's inhale. Now exhale to recline back, let the breath go, lift that left leg up, extend the right leg long. Now breathe into the low belly. Exhale out, keep the legs off the ground. Breathe in again. And on your exhale, begin to lower everything down, the leg and that right foot. Now coming up with the back straight, lengthen through the head. Let's inhale, reach the right arm up. And then send the right arm behind us, a little twist. Maybe let the left hand go off that leg. So we're twisting towards the bent leg side. You can send the left arm to the sky if you want, or you can keep it out straight from that shoulder, pointing in the same direction as the left leg. Breathe in. Now exhale, bring the right hand back to the front. Now let's bring the right leg long, left leg bends, foot on the ground. Roll the shoulders up and back. And then we're gonna rock back. Exhale. Now breathe in. And then exhale to send the left leg long, so foot points to the face, the right leg hovers. Breathing into the low belly on an inhale. That's our anchor. That breath is our anchor. Now exhale, bending that left leg, floating leg and foot to the ground. Lifting the chest, extending through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Exhale, recline it back, let the legs lift. Extending that leg out. The bottom of the exhale, the left leg is long, pointing towards the face. Breathe in. Into that low belly, the breath goes. One more breath. Now exhale, lower the right leg, the left foot. Find the hands underneath that knee. Lift the chest forward, lengthen through the spine. Crown of the head goes to the ceiling. And then on an exhale, we'll stretch and twist towards that left side. Now, any variation with the arms. You want to plant that left arm and lift the right arm to the sky, or do you want to reach fingertip to fingertip? Waking up the back. And now exhale, bring the heart to face the foot towards that knee, everything to center. And we're going to come right onto our tabletop. And in your tabletop, we're gonna move just a little quicker. So let's move the hips to the right and to the left, kind of like a dog that's really excited, wagging that tail. So move the hips kind of quick, side to side, back and forth. And now let's come to the middle. When we get to the middle, let's drop the belly, point that right toe to the sky. Really feel the abdominals stretch out as that toe points up, up, up. Gaze maybe towards where the wall and the ceiling meet. And now exhale, round, knee to nose. One more time, toe to the sky, gazing up. Exhale, round. And now step that right foot forward between the hands. Curl the toes under. Let's rise up, step that left foot down. Finding our pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. Rising to stand to fold over that front leg. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, shift into that right foot. Let's rise right up, finding warrior three. In variation, arms out, arms forward, but find some flight and levity. Let's breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. One breath in. Now exhale, step that left foot back. Let's rise up, crescent lunge. Arms to the sky this time. Breathe in. And then exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Let's bow over that bent leg, humble warrior, arms to the sky, maybe the arms just point back. Feel the chest open, inhale. Exhale. Now let's release the hands to the ground, frame the foot, step it back. Here we are, our plank pose, Palakasana. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the elbows lower down the heart, and then inhale to lift for Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And now let's exhale, curl back to plank pose, or to Chaturanga Dandasana. So bending the elbows, the heart hovers. And now press up to plank. And then back to downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Deep breath in. Exhale, sigh as we come down into our tabletop, hands underneath the wrist. Maybe shake that tail just a little bit. Finding your tabletop. Now point the left toe to the sky. Glance up where the ceiling meets the wall. Exhale, round, knee to the nose. Toe to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Now one more time, toe to the sky. And now step that foot forward between the hands. Curl the toes of the right foot under, step the right foot forward, finding your Parsvottanasana. So fold over that front leg. Let's bow. Breathe in and out. Finding that anchor of the breath maybe through the soles of the feet. Let's breathe in. Exhale to anchor into that left foot as we rise and fly. Any variation with the arms again, guys. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now on your exhale, bring that right foot down. Bring the arms up to the sky, finding crescent lunge. Nice, inhale. Exhale to drop the shoulders. Maybe you sink that knee forward past the ankle. Maybe notice a little different spot in that front bent leg where the energy goes. Then exhale, bring the hands behind the back. Maybe interlace in a different way than we did last time. And then fold it forward, humble warrior. Breathing in and out. Exhale. Your next breath anchors the hands down, deframe the foot, step that left foot back, plank pose, breathe in. Exhale, sigh. Now let's roll right down, right into upward facing dog. So lower, 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 and then lift the chest through. Shine the heart forward. Maybe lift the legs and lengthen through the legs. Finding that weight on the toes, the hips, and the thighs hover. Breathe in. Exhale, bring it back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Maybe feeling some heat. Pump, you can bicycle out the legs, bending the knees towards the floor. Your downward facing dog, opening up the backs of the legs. Feeling the lungs expand as we're in this inversion. Let's breathe in. Exhale, sigh. Inhale, float it forward, plank pose. Exhale, roll over to the left. Reach the right arm to sky. Maybe you bring that right leg to sky. Vashisthasana. Inhale. Exhale, hands come to the ground. The spine downward facing dog. Send the hips up and back. Now bring the left foot to sky, bend that leg, and then stack the hips on the right side. So the right foot is down. Breathe in. Exhale, we're gonna be here for a couple more breaths. So really sink the chest towards the top of the thighs. Notice where the breath goes. Where's our anchor? Exhale, bring that left foot down. Breathe in. Inhale, rock it forward, plank pose. And then when you're ready, roll it over to the right. So find that steadiness in your side plank. So be here for a couple breaths. And then any variation in your side plank. Noticing where the breath goes. On these windy days, it's really helpful to find a way to ground, because that wind automatically allows our energy to go all around and up and through and around us. So find that anchor. So find the anchor as you come back to plank pose. And then we'll lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, float the chest and the heart up. Thighs hover. Nice job, guys. Exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And now inhale to reach that right foot to the sky. Bend the knee, stack the hips. And we'll be here for a couple breaths. You can move that knee around if you need to, but find your anchor here. Feel our energy kind of out through that right knee, through that right foot, grounded in the feet and the hands. Kind of going in all directions, but we can find some stability. Now exhale, let's step that right foot through. So the right foot is between the hands. Pivot that left foot down. Let's rise up to find our warrior two. So reaching through the fingertips, grounding through the feet. Maybe you step the feet really wide, maybe wider than normal, and maybe narrower than normal. Try a different expression with warrior two. Let's breathe in. Now exhale, straighten that leg, reach the right arm forward. Find your Trikonasana. Releasing some heat up the left side of the body, inhale. Now exhale, let's bring the right arm through and go back for our reverse triangle. Nice, inhale. Exhale. Now bring it through, finding triangle pose. Again, the left arm reaching the sky. Maybe you bring the right arm out. Inhale. Now exhale. Nice, guys. Come back up to warrior two, bending that front knee when you're ready. Exhale, let the breath go. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the hands on the inside of that foot to come onto the ball of the left foot. Step the right foot back. Now from here, let's lower down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lifting the heart. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Good. Now exhale back to Chaturanga Dandasana. So the hips lift, the elbows bend, the heart lowers. Deep breath in. Exhale, press it up to plank pose. And now step the left foot through. Bring the right foot down. And then we find our warrior two on the other side. So bending the knee, bringing the arms up, extending through the fingertips. Where's your anchor? Where's the breath? Where is the energy flowing? Breathe in. Exhale, straighten that leg. Breathe in to your anchor. And then hinge at the waist, reaching up with the right hand. Trikonasana on the other side. You can float that arm forward underneath the head if you want. Any variation of Trikonasana. Exhale, let's reverse our triangle. Bring the right hand down the leg, the left arm reaching maybe over the ear up to the sky. Breathe in and out. Exhale, sigh. Nice, one more breath. And now exhale, arms come out, knee bends, warrior two. Let the breath go. Inhale. Now exhale, bring the hand in on the inside of the foot, come onto the ball of that right foot. Let's bring the left foot out towards the edge of the mat. Drop the knee to the side, finding a variation of our lizard. So that left knee goes out, hands are in the middle. You can lower that right knee and the top of the right foot come to the floor, or you can keep that leg lifted. But let that knee drop out and the hip open. Inhale. Now exhale, press the earth away with the hands. Now shift the weight into that right hand. Maybe lift the left arm to sky. So the left knee is out and the left arm is up. There we go. Breathe in. Now exhale, bring the hand down. Let's step the foot back. So now we're in plank pose again. So finding our plank pose, we're going to offer a breath in, offer a breath out. Now bring the knees really wide. Now sit it back to child's pose, maybe wide-legged child's pose. Let those sit bones sink back into the heels. And the arms reach forward or back and behind. And exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, shifting it forward, coming into tabletop. So we can curl the toes under, find downward facing dog. Hips lift up to the sky. Toes ground. Now with our hands here, gripping the mat, firm on the mat, maybe bend the elbows and kind of notice how the head goes towards the ground, a little shoulder push up, and then straighten those arms. And notice how the body moves. So we bend the elbows, the head comes low, the body shifts forward. Now press back up and find downward facing dog. Let's do that one more time, bending the elbows. Head floats to the ground. Now press up. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Bring that right foot to the right side of the mat. Drop the knee out. And then here we are. Lizard pose. Any variation of lizard, you can lower that knee down. You can keep it lifted. Notice the beating of your heart. Notice the points of contact with the ground. Allow your physical body to be a vessel for that prana, for that breath. And notice where the breath goes. On an exhale, you can ground into that left hand and reach the right arm to sky. A little twist as we open up the hip, open up the chest. Oh, nice, guys. Feel that energy in the body. One more breath in. Then on an exhale, lower that hand down, bring the foot down. Now step it back to downward facing dog. And now let's find 3 breaths in our downward facing dog. Notice the beginning, the middle, and the end of this pose. Deep breath in and out. Another breath in to sustain the breath, sustain the pose. And then the 3rd final breath, savoring this shape. And then we'll exhale, step the feet forward between the hands, folding in an Uttanasana, maybe grabbing opposite elbows, rocking side to side, a little sway. Breathing in and out. And then gently rolling up, the head comes up last. This is going to be one of those movements where we go really slow, so there's no rush to rise. Letting the vertebrae stack one on top of another, head coming up last, and any variation with those hands at the top, be at the side or at the heart. Breathe in. And exhale, bring the hands above the head, slight back bend, Pranayama, and then exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, step the right foot back, lower that knee down. We ground that left foot, rise up, lifting the arms to the sky. So we're in a low lunge, heart lifts. And now exhale, sweep the hands back, maybe reach for that right foot. You can reach the left arm to sky, or you can rest on the top of that thigh. Kick the right leg into the hand. Notice an opening maybe in the front of that right leg. And then if you want to try a little bit of an active stretch, release the hand from the leg, but try to keep that leg right where it is. Find the foot a little more passive, giving ourselves some support. Now release the hand, try to keep that leg there. Just notice what's easier. Do it again, find the foot in the hand. Release the hand. And then lower that leg down, sweep the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come forward to frame the foot, send the hips back. Ardha Hanumanasana. Foot flexes towards the face. We bow over that bent leg. Maybe move that knee back so the hips are a little over the knee. And then flex the foot towards the face. Exhale, sigh. Now breathe in. Now exhale, bring the hands over to the right side of that leg. So they're on the lower leg side. Now kind of spin on the knee so the foot comes past the mat onto the ground behind us. The left foot comes to the earth. Now walk the hands forward. So we're in a variation of puppy pose. That left hand is out. Sink the heart down. And exhale. Melting the heart. Maybe with the breath, slowing the heart. We breathe in and then have a little longer exhale. So deep breath in. Exhale, sigh as we walk those hands back towards the knee. And then we'll spin over towards the right. So now the right knee is down, the left foot is back. And then we'll step it back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. So find your downward facing dog. However you find that, find yourself there. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Maybe you bend those elbows and do a couple like shoulder push-ups. But being really mindful of the movement and noticing where the physical body goes in space. Because when you extend those arms long, you're going to end in downward facing dog just where you started. And now let's inhale to bring that right leg through between the hands, lower the left knee down. Inhale to rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, lowering the shoulders, feeling the heart rate in the chest. Breathe in. Now exhale, sweep the hands back. The right hand can come onto that leg or reach towards the ground. Bend the left knee, that heel comes towards the glute. Maybe find the foot in the hand, with the hand. Kick into the hand. And now gently release the hand, but keep the leg where it is. Find the hand and the foot. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. So you can release the hand or have the hand on the foot. Just notice the difference where we have a little more effort or a little more support. On your next exhale, lower that foot with control down towards the ground. And then send the hips back, straighten that front leg. Here we are, Ardha Hanumanasana. Just knowing that throughout our day, if there's any way that we can give ourselves a little more support, we can. Maybe we find a way, maybe it's the breath, maybe it's taking a pause. Just moving from that active and passive, just like we did with our hand on our foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice job, guys. Inhale. Now on an exhale, bring that right hand to the left side of the leg. And then we're going to do our spin move again. So the right foot comes down to the ground. The left foot comes off the mat. So our left knee is bent. We're in our puppy pose, walking the hands forward on the other side. Hands ground, foot grounds. Hips lift. And our heart sinks into the earth. Inhale. Exhale, sigh. Deep breath in. Exhale, let the breath go as we walk the hands back towards the knee. Now let's bring that right leg in. Swing the feet out and in front, coming onto the seat. And with our legs in front, let's lift those heels off the ground as we recline back just a little bit. Maybe the palms face each other, maybe they're in prayer. We'll lean back with the heels. You can extend the legs long. Let's breathe into that low belly. Bringing our awareness there is a little easier when it's an activated core. And now send the breath to that area of the body. And now lower down the heels. Find your way to your back. When you get to your back, maybe lie down in an X with the arms above the head, feet wide and apart, stretching through the fingertips, stretching through the toes. And now let's bring our legs together, feet together. Now with the hands, bring the hands underneath the glutes. So the hands are palms down under the glutes, under those buttermilk biscuits. The elbows press down, the forearms are down. Now press into the forearms, and as you press the forearms into the ground, notice the heart lifts. So lift the heart, lift the heart. And as you lift the heart, slide the head, so the crown of the head might come to the ground, and you're looking behind you for our fish pose. And if that doesn't feel good on the head or on the neck, just press the forearms down and lift the head, or lift the chest. Otherwise, kind of coming onto the crown of the head. Matsyendrasana, fish pose. Maybe closing the eyes. With your next breath, gently pressing the elbows or the forearms down a little more. And then dragging that back of the head across the mat, bringing the back flat, the back of the head down. And hug the knees into the chest. Maybe find a happy baby. Close the eyes. Your exhale, noticing all the points of contact at the back of the mat. And the outer edges of the feet, or the big toes, maybe a gentle rock. Notice if the breath has a sound. Notice if the energy in your body has a rhythm, that prana. And then bring those legs long to the ground, resting in shavasana. Perhaps bringing our awareness to the rhythm of the prana. Or the sensation of the points of contact as our anchor. Really nice job, guys. Sometimes Shavasana is the most challenging posture of our practice. So we can breathe into this challenge, into this shape. Knowing that our breath is with us every moment of the day. Now when you're ready, gently rolling over to one side, or maybe you spring right up to a seat. Whatever makes sense for you. Finding that last position of our time together today. Knowing that when there's energy all around us in different directions, sometimes it brings that energy within us to feel as it's moving in different directions. We can find our anchor, whatever it is. Be present. Just inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Om Shanti. 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 Om.